I will show you how to run parallel tests in RSpec on Buildkite CI. This might be useful if you have larger project with very slow tests. Some of projects could have like dozens of minutes, half an hour, maybe even a few hours. I worked with a few companies that have like a few hours of test suite, even like 10-20 hours of test suite, and they're running tests on hundreds of parallel machines to get the CI build in a few minutes instead of waiting hours. And I'll show you a simple example here. Let's push a new commit to my repository, and this should trigger running a new CI build on Buildkite. So yeah, as you see, a new CI build just started, and it will run tests on 2 parallel jobs using Knapsack Pro, Knapsack Pro is a tool that will just divide your test files between parallel jobs in a way that every job finishes work at very similar time. Thanks to that, we have no bottlenecks, and your machines are utilized in optimal way, so your development team can save as much time as possible by running optimal CI build. Okay, so our build is running here. As you could see, there are 2 parallel jobs running. In the meantime, I can show you what Knapsack Pro does. It also works with not only with Ruby but also with JavaScript like Cypress or Jest. There is also integration in JavaScript, TypeScript, so you could integrate with any JavaScript test runner using our core library. There is also integration with our API, so you could use any programming language to integrate with the API and run your tests in parallel. Okay, as we can see, our CI build just passed successfully. We can just open it, and yeah, so first job just executed tests here for RSpec, and second job is here. As you can see, second job took 37 seconds and the first one took 38 seconds. Let's check results in Knapsack Pro dashboard. So here I have list of CI builds. Let's refresh the page. There is a new commit that we've just run build for. Let's open it. And here we have a graph showing how tests were split between first job and the second job. What's important is to make sure that all parallel jobs finish work at very similar time. So here we can see the difference between the slowest job and the fastest job is 1 second. So the difference between this bar and this bar is just 1 second. So this means that those parallel jobs finish work within 1 second from each other. And you can see that first job ran a bit longer because it happened that first parallel job on Buildkite started work a bit earlier than the second job. And the more jobs you have, it could happen from time to time that your parallel jobs can start at different time, especially when you have in your CI pipeline a step like install dependencies, maybe load something from cache, set up database, and this can impact when each parallel jobs can start. And it doesn't matter that some of the jobs can start at different time because Knapsack Pro is using queue mode, which will distribute your tests in dynamic way between your parallel jobs, and thanks to that make sure that you will your all parallel jobs will finish work at very similar time, so you get the optimal CI build speed and there would be no bottlenecks. Yeah, so you can also preview here like list of all test files that were recorded. If there would be like some too slow test files, they could be highlighted, so you will know, okay, here are bottlenecks and maybe there is something you could do to improve. For instance, in RSpec, Knapsack Pro allows you to run like automatically divide large tests files and split them between parallel jobs. So it's possible to like take every test case from the single file and distribute those test cases between parallel jobs. So there is also a feature like that in Knapsack Pro for RSpec. Yeah, so basically that's all I have. I hope you find this useful. You can visit knapsackpro.com and check it for yourself. You can also contact us and ask for help. Yep. See you. Bye bye.